page 11, paragraph page 1100, 1060. 1060. Okay, and our last head word was out loud, new word type of legend. Okay, so let's
Yeah.
start with revision. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, here we go. Was there a terrific amount of technological progress during the last century? Was there a terrific amount of technological progress during the last century? Yes, there was
Yes,
a terrific
there
amount
was
of
a terrific
technological
amount
progress
of
during
technological
the
progress
last century.
during the last century.
Very good. If you fold a piece of paper in half twice, unfold it, and then tear along the creases, how many pieces of paper do you end up with? If you fold a piece of paper in half twice, unfold it, and then tear along the creases, how many pieces of paper do you end up with? If you fold a
If
piece of
you fold
paper
a
in
piece of
half
paper
twice,
in half
unfold
twice
it, and
and
then
hold it,
tear
and
along the
then
creases,
tear along the
you end
creases,
up with four
you end up
pieces of
with
paper.
4 pieces of paper.
Very good. Tell me something that's unique about human beings in comparison with all other animal species. Tell me something that's unique about human beings in comparison with all other animal species, please. One thing that's
One
unique
thing
about
that
human
unique
beings
about
in
human beings
comparison with
in
all other
comparison
animal
with all
species
other animal
is
species is to speak language.
very good.
And
And
okay, I just one.
okay, well you can say and etc.
And
Okay,
etc. Okay.
very good. Which counts more in your view, the salary you earn or the type of work you do? Which counts more in your view, the salary you earn or the type of work you do? In my view,
In my
the
view, the type of work
I do counts
I
more
do
than
counts
the
more
salary I earn.
than the salary I earn.
Very good. Of all the people you know, who do you feel you could really count on for support in a crisis? Of all the people you know, who do you feel you could really count on for support in a crisis? Of all the people
Of
I
all the
know,
people
I
I
feel
know,
I could
I
really
feel
count
I
on
could really count on one of my friends
for support in a crisis.
for support in sorry
In a crisis.
in a crisis.
Very good. One more. Of all the people I
Of
know,
all the people
I
I
feel
know,
I could really
I
count
feel
on
I could really count
one of
on
my friends
one of my
for
friends
support in a crisis.
or support in the crisis.
Very good. If this school were organizing a free mountain climbing trip this weekend, could we count you in or would you tell us to count you out? If this school was organizing a free mountain climbing trip this weekend, could we count you in or would you tell us to count you out? If this school were
If the
organizing
school
a free
or
mountain climbing
organization
trip,
or oh sorry
one more. If this school
mm, if the school
were organizing
were
a free
organizing
mountain climbing
a
trip
3 mountain climbing
this
trip
weekend,
this weekend,
I'd tell you
I'd tell you
to count me
to
out.
cut me out.
Ah, me neither. Very good. Okay, very good. Okay, so next. What meaning? Oh, so we skipped the exercise yesterday. Would you like to do it now or skip it?
Ah, yes, I can do it because baby's
Okay.
sleeping.
So open your book to page 1057.
Ah, okay, sorry, I don't have books,
Oh,
so could you please put it on the chat box?
okay,
Is it
sure.
okay?
No problem. Okay, let's have.
Thank you.
Oh, can I do it one by one? Oh, yeah, I can do it one by one. Okay, let's have number one. Okay, so these are the choices of words. Okay, let's have
Mm,
number one. Here we go. Okay, choose the words
it
that
was
correct
raining.
fits the blank.
It was raining hard, but luckily my jacket had a plastic hood, which kept my hair dry. Is it hood?
Plastic hood. Very good. Plastic hood to
Hood.
keep my hair dry. Very good. Number two.
The something in the college was too crowded, so we decided to eat somewhere else, maybe canteen.
Canteen. Very good.
Canteen.
Okay. Number three.
had a painful something on my hand after playing tennis all day. I had a painful what? Um, no, I don't have any idea.
Like
Maybe some
when you have
cut or
an injury
some
in your hand.
injured. Are there any a winkle is a
Wrinkle. It's like
winkle is not not
a
big,
wound.
not.
It's like a wound that has like water inside it. A blister.
Mm-hmm. Blister,
Blister.
blister. Here. Blister is
Blister.
the kind of injure.
Injury
Okay,
that has
not
like
maybe Japanese. Mm.
very good. Okay, number four. Here we go.
Mm. Mm. There's not a single something on his face, even though he is a wrinkle.
A
This is
wrinkle.
wrinkle because he
Very
looks
good.
very young.
That's just like us. Okay, very good.
Yes, that's right, exactly.
Number five.
Mm. I can't start painting. I can't start painting my model. Uh, Aeroplane yet because it hasn't dried. What glue? Maybe glue hasn't dried.
Glue. That's correct. Glue.
Mm.
Okay, so this word is aeroplane. So three syllable aeroplane. It's British. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
airplane,
So
aeroplane.
aeroplane is British and airplane is American English. Okay.
Oh, I
So those
see.
are the difference. Okay.
Mm.
Very good. Number six.
I don't know what kind of something we are searching for, but it's already killed several of my cows. Oh, what kind of what? Something like monster.
Monster.
Monster. Oh,
Monster. That's the
it's
exact answer.
monster. I supposed to be monster. Okay.
It's a kappa monster. Okay. Next.
Mm.
Number seven.
Make I'll make us both a nice cup of tea as soon as the water or something like that. Kettle,
Kettle boils.
mm,
Very good.
kettle boils.
Okay. Number eight.
Mm. The something on her left shoe
Shoe.
broke off a shoe broke off as she was climbing onto the boat. The something on her left shoe broke. What?
What
On
does
her
what
left
does
shoe.
usually broke in a shoe in a
Uh,
woman's shoe?
Maybe the heel or something like that.
That's right.
Heel? A
That's
heel is
exactly the
here.
answer. Heel. Very good. It's the heel. It usually breaks. Okay.
Breaks. Oh, awful.
Number nine.
Mm. We took the kids to the somewhere, but there was no animals, so they were pretty disappointed. It's pity. Yeah, it sometimes happens.
Hmm.
Oh, so what? Lamb? No. The
Now,
kids
where do you bring the kids
to
where there's
the
animals,
place,
clowns?
maybe zoo or
Uh,
no, what is it? I don't know. There aren't any word that I think it's suitable
it's
for.
it's circus.
Uh, Circus? Are there circus?
Circus.
Here, yeah,
Yeah,
circus.
circus.
Okay.
Very good. Well, it's kind of small, so you can't find it.
Mm, mm,
Very good. Okay, number 10.
mm. Uh, I picked up the stone and a small something came out from the underneath. Insect?
Made out
Ant?
from under ant. Very good. A small ant
Mm,
came out from
small
underneath.
ant. I
Very
like
good.
it.
Number 11.
We all heard the fire, but not one of us believed it. It was an actual emergency. We all heard the fire, fire alarm
Fire
or fire
alarm. That's
ring
correct.
alarm. Here,
Yeah,
okay,
very
I
good.
found it.
Fire alarm. Very good. Number
Fire alarm.
12.
12. Sometimes I can't find it. It bugs. Sometimes I buy a particular wine simply because I like the something on the bottle, label or
Label. Very
yes,
good.
label.
Label. Very good. Number 13.
Uh, farmers farmers know that a healthy something will attempt to stand up very soon after being born. Lamb?
A healthy lamb. Very good.
Mm.
Number 14.
Martin, there might be a bit of something on the ground tomorrow. Frost? It's going to be cold night. Frost.
Frost. Very good. And last one. 15.
As one. Mark mixed the fruit juice together in a glass and then poured it into cups for his guests. Jug?
Jug.
Maybe their
Very good.
jug.
That's the water
Okay,
jug.
jug.
Very good. Again, let me put all the answers here. Very good answers.
Mm, thank
Okay.
you.
So let's continue our
Mm,
revision. Okay.
mm,
Here we go. What
sure.
meaning can the prefix pre add to a word? What meaning can the prefix pre add to a word? The prefix pre
The prefix
can add the
pre
meaning
can add
of
the meaning
before to a word.
of before to a word.
Give me an example. Give me an example, please. It's not fair to
It's not
prejudge
fair
people.
to prejudge people.
What meaning can the prefix n add to a word? What meaning can the prefix n add to a word? The prefix
The
n
prefix
can
n
add the meaning
can add the
of
meaning
make or give
of make or
to a
give
word.
to a word.
Give me an example. Give me an example, please. She endears herself
She endears
to
herself
everyone she
to
meets
everyone
with
she
her
meets
great sense
with
of
her great
humor.
sense of humor.
Could I entrust you?
Could I, sorry,
Could I
could I
entrust you
entrust you
with making all
with
the
making all
necessary
the
arrangements?
necessary arrangements?
Well, what meaning can the prefix miss add to a word? What meaning can the prefix miss add to a word? The prefix
The
miss
prefix
can
miss
add the meaning
add can
of
add the
wrong
meaning
or
of
bad
role or
to a
bad
word.
to a word.
Give me an example. Give me an example, please. The hotel customers
The hotel
had clearly
customers
been
had clearly
mistreated
been
and were
mistreated
granted
and were
a
granted
full refund.
a full refund.
It was his misfortune
It was this
to
misfortune
be
to
chosen
be
to speak to
chosen
the boss.
to speak to the boss.
What meaning can the prefix x add to a word? What meaning can the prefix x add to a word? The prefix x
The prefix
can
x
add the meaning
can add the
of
meaning
previous or
of
out
previous
to a word.
or out to a word.
Give me an example. Give me an example, please. He still
He
communicates
still
with
communicates
his ex-wife.
with his ex-wife.
He was excluded
He was
from the
excluded
team
from the
owing to
team
his recent
owing to his
dismal
recent
performances.
dismal performances.
Wege, do you believe that humans have a soul that carries on living after death? Do you believe that humans have a soul that carries on living after death? Yes or no?
Yes,
I
I
believe
believe
that humans have a
that
soul
humans
that
have a soul
carries on living
that carries on
after
living
death.
after death.
Does it bother you when another passenger plays music out loud on public transport? Does it bother you when another passenger plays music out loud on public transport? Yes or no?
Yes,
It bothers me when
it
another
bothers me
passenger
when another
plays
passenger
music out
plays
loud
music
on
out
public
loud
transport.
on public transport.
What do we mean when we say we can't be bothered to do something? What do we mean when we say we can't be bothered to do something? When we say we
We
can't
say
be bothered
we can't
to
be
do
bothered
something,
to
we
do
mean
something.
that
We
we are
mean
not willing
that we are
to
not
make
willing
the effort
to make the
to do
effort
something.
to do something.
Give me an example. Give me an example, please. I just can't be
I
bothered
just can't be
to
bothered
do my homework
to
now.
do my homework
I'll
now.
do it tomorrow.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Very good. And that's the end of our revision. Let's have new word. Okay. To repeat, manual,
Manual,
high tech.
high tech.
Very good. Okay, listen. High tech means the use of creation or new scientific methods or materials, especially when they involve computers or electronic devices. For example, people nowadays are using high technology to make their work easy. Manual can be a noun and an adjective. As a noun, manual means a small book that gives useful information about something. For example, when I buy new high tech products, I read the instruction manual that comes with it. As an adjective, when we say manual job, we mean a job that involves physical work, hard work. For example, I have sometimes spent the summer doing manual labor on my uncle's farm. Let's practice. When you buy a new high-tech product, do you read the instruction manual that comes with it? When you buy a new high-tech product, do you read the instruction manual that comes with it? Yes or no?
Yes.
When I
When I
buy a
buy
new high-tech product,
a new
I
high-tech
read
product,
the
I
instruction
read
manual
the instructions
that
manual
comes with it.
that comes with it.
What do we mean by a manual job? What do we mean by a manual job? By a manual
By
job,
a manual
we
job,
mean a
we
job
mean
that
a job
involves
that
physical work.
involves physical work.
Very good. Next, exhibition,
Exhibition,
exhibit.
exhibit.
Very good. Exhibition is a noun. It means an event at which objects such as works of art are put out in public for people to look at. For example, there were several famous paintings at the exhibition. Exhibit is a noun. At an art exhibition, we call each individual piece of art on show an exhibit. For example, the school event includes dozens of interesting exhibits. Let's practice. At an art exhibition, what do we call each individual piece of art on show? At an art exhibition, what do we call each individual piece of art on show? At an art
At
exhibition,
an art
we
exhibition,
call each
we call
individual
each
piece of art
individual piece
on
of
show
art
an
on show
exhibit.
an exhibit.
Very good. Okay, next, repeat. Grasp.
Grass,
Very good. Okay,
ah,
grasp. Okay, listen. The word grasp is a verb. It means to take and hold something with your fingers, hand, etc. For example, if we don't grasp flat objects firmly enough, they can fall onto the floor and smash into little pieces. Okay, let's practice. What can happen if we don't grasp glass objects firmly enough when carrying them? What can happen if we don't grasp glass objects firmly enough when carrying them? If we don't grasp
if we don't
glass
grasp
objects firmly
glass
enough
objects firmly
when
enough
carrying them,
when we
well,
carry them,
when carrying them,
when carrying
they
them,
can fall onto the
they can
floor
fall onto the
and
floor
smash into
and
little
smash
pieces.
into little pieces.
Very good. Okay, last one. Repeat. Politician.
Politician,
Very good. Okay, listen. Politician is a noun. It is someone who is active in government, usually in an elected official. For example, the reason politicians don't always say in public what they say in private is that they're perhaps afraid that people would not vote for them. Let's practice. Why is it politicians don't always say in public what they say in private? Why is it politicians don't always say in public what they say in private? The reason
the
politicians
reason
don't always
politicians
say in
don't
public
always say in
what they
public
say in private
what they say
is
in
that
private
they're
is
perhaps
that they're
afraid
perhaps
that people
afraid
would not
the
vote for
people
them.
will not vote for them.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, so now let's move on to reading.
Oh, this nine,
Okay, so our reading is at stage 9, paragraph page 764.
64.
Okay, start with the head word ignore.
Uh,